Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by mountains, there lived a 24-year-old young man named Marco. Marco was always restless. His mind was never quiet. All day long, different thoughts came and went. Some thoughts pulled him into painful memories of the past, while others filled him with fear about the future. Because of this constant storm inside his mind, Marco felt tired, sad, and uneasy. He couldn't sleep well, and slowly he even forgot how to smile. One day, Marco heard about a faraway village in the hills. People said a wise old man lived there. Long ago, this man had been a famous psychologist in the city who helped many people find peace in their lives. When he grew old, he left the busy city and chose to live close to nature. Sometimes, visitors came to him for guidance. Hearing this, Marco felt hopeful. He thought that maybe this wise man could help him find peace, so he decided to go and meet him. After many days of a long and tiring journey, Marco finally reached the village in the hills. There he saw a small house covered with greenery. On the porch, the old man was sitting quietly with his eyes closed, looking calm and peaceful. Marco walked up to him and said softly that his mind was very restless, that he could not stop thinking, and that he wanted peace in his heart. He asked if the old man could help him. The old man slowly opened his eyes and smiled gently. He said that if Marco was truly searching for peace, he should come with him because he had a small task to give. He took Marco to his yard and filled a glass with water right up to the very top. The glass was so full that even a small shake could make the water spill. Handing the glass to Marco, he told him to walk to the edge of the village and then come back without spilling even a single drop of water. Marco was surprised, but he accepted the challenge. Holding the glass carefully, he started walking. The road was narrow and busy. People were walking and talking, children were playing, shopkeepers were calling customers, and dogs were barking. But Marco did not look around. His eyes stayed fixed on the glass. He walked slowly, step by step, focusing only on the water. After some time, Marco returned to the old man and proudly said that he had completed the task without spilling even one drop. The old man nodded and calmly asked him if he had seen the children playing on the road or heard the dogs barking. Marco looked surprised and replied that he hadn't noticed anything because he was only focused on the glass. The old man smiled and explained that this was the secret. When the mind stays in the present moment, there is no space for fear, confusion, or unnecessary thoughts. While Marco was focused on the water, his mind became quiet. He was not thinking about the past, and he was not worried about the future. Slowly, Marco began to understand that this was the peace he had been searching for all along. He realized that peace is not something we find outside ourselves. It already exists within us when we live fully in the present moment. Marco bowed his head and softly said that now he understood. If he wanted to calm his mind, he needed to stay in the present moment, because that is where true peace lives. As the sun began to set and birds flew back to their nests, Marco started his journey home. But he was no longer the same restless young man. He had changed. He felt peaceful inside, because now he knew how to calm his mind. If you like this story, please give it a like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. Thank you for staying with us. See you in the next story with new thoughts and new lessons. Until then, stay well and stay peaceful.